everybody, and welcome to everything you need to know about Elite Mega Towers. So what are we going to do in this video? We are going to talk about the agents that either work or reside or shop in these Mega Towers. I've got two here because I want to show you something first. Obviously, one of the things you can do for Mega Tower is if we click on here, you can build a sky bridge station, and we'll do that first off. And we'll finish construction. Do it on this one as well, so you can see that. And the reason I'm talking about this first, obviously everyone knows that about these, is what you do is not that. I think we gotta go Mega Towers and this sky bridge. What happened there? Sky bridge. What's going on? Ah, just double. Not really played around. You can do that. So you got a bridge going across from one building to the other. But what you might not know is, we go to roads. We just do low density road. You have roads here, and you can create a bridge right there. Obviously, it's not connected to anything else. But if you press N, you can create a nice tunnel going underneath, and you can still build on that. So if you want to save a level on your Mega Towers, you can basically create a nice bridge underneath, a tunnel underneath, and they can still connect. Thought I'd let you guys know that. You only get 2 extra road pieces on each side. So if we go, let's curve this around. There. It's not going to work here. But yeah, you could have that going all the way around there. Or connect it to another Mega Tower here. Have it go under the ground. That way you can save a level on your Mega Tower. I still have them all joined together. So we bulldoze these, bulldoze the bridge. That needs control net, by the way. I'll bulldoze this as well. So just for I'll let you guys know. And obviously, if you let's bulldoze this one. It's a bit too far away for what I want to do. If you place a Mega Tower, Elite Mega Tower or Mega Tower, just place that there. You can bulldoze the top layer and end up with just a base. And the base costs nothing per hour. So you can actually be ready to build whatever you want. It's fine. So the reason I'm doing this too is because we're going to look at workers, shoppers and students, as well as jobs, total goods, freight, what is needed. So our base total number of jobs is 260 low wealth, 72 medium wealth and 28 high wealth. We need to know that because when we add jobs in later, we've got to deduct those amounts to find out the exact number of jobs. But first, we're going to go in and build residence, medium wealth apartments. Okay, so it says residence capacity of 600. We'll place that there, start construction, and we'll just finish construction because we're in sandbox mode. So now if we go here, once it's full, I can speed the time. Take a sip of coffee. I love coffee. Okay, so we look here now. We have 400 medium wealth workers. We have 200 shoppers and 100 students. That's exact same as it is in the normal Mega Towers. But apparently, you make less money off them this way. But I don't think Mega Towers should be... You shouldn't really be dependent on Mega Towers to make you money. You should be using them for either getting workers or creating jobs. Money should come once if you got your people happy. Sometimes we wish you could send tourists into space. Funny. So we're going to look at it right now. It looks really nice. Nice base. Awesome. So we're going to fill this up to the top and see roughly what the population would be. It's not going to be 100% accurate as everyone would have to move in. But yeah, and then we can check out exactly how many people are going to be in there. But then again, you could do the math right now if you really want. So what I'll do is I'll skip ahead until it's built. Okay, so we got a nice tall Mega Tower now. Just medium wealth residents. Really nice. I do love this. It's not halfway up, it's a bit farther than halfway up this part. Looks awesome. So that's saying roughly 23,000 people. It's not full though, so that should be 3.6, I think. Something around that area. It's not full. That's okay. But it's really nice. Looks cool. So that's what that would look like if you only had medium wealth residents in. And for the next part, we are going to do medium wealth mall. So we click on this. Let's just have a quick look at what it's going to look like. Medium wealth mall. Start construction. Finish. Very nice and easy. So the base is the same. That's gone green. It's now hiring. We'll have to wait a minute for that because we need to know how many goods are going to come out. But if we do the math, the total number of jobs shot up to 500 from 260, so that is 240 jobs. 200 medium wealth jobs and 60 high wealth jobs. And then it sells 500 goods. So that means you would need 2.5 of these just to finish the goods off in one level. There. You need 234 freight as well to satisfy the need of this one level. So yeah, 2.5 medium residential to buy all of the goods from this one level in this mega tower. So what I'll do now is fill that up. We can see what that looks like once it's done up. Awesome. So it looks rather different to the residential. Has more neon on it. Mostly advertisements, I'm guessing. This will light up, and this one will light up once there's people there. Now hiring. See, they need shoppers. So if we now look at this, in total you would need, including your basic stuff, you need about 2,000 jobs. 1.6 exactly for medium wealth, and 500, well, just less than 500 for high wealth. It's not looking too bad. You'd have 4,000 goods to sell, and you need a lot of factories. The base looks the same now that it's done. Bit more trees. Yeah, it looks rather nice. It's got all. How many workers are we producing from these two towers? We have unemployment basically, which is not a good thing. But then you are only selling half the goods ish, a little over half the goods. Is this full now? Do we have the right amount of residents? No, we have less residents actually. It should be about 3.6. So that's what those two would look like. Nice, very nice. I'm gonna bulldoze these two now. Actually, no, I'm not. That's a lie. We're gonna do the offices. We'll put the offices on this one. So we need the residents to work in there, so it can look nice. So I'll be back in a moment once I bulldoze this, and I'm ready to go. Okay, so we got the office level medium tech on here. Obviously the bases are all medium, but if you want only high, like I said, just bulldoze that part and you'll be good to go. So this now creates, let me get my paper. This now creates 800 jobs for low wealth, 400 for medium wealth, and 200 for high wealth. So it's not too bad. Bit more of a job drain than what you might want in your city, depends. It also needs 234, which most of them do. Even on the mega towers, the normal mega towers, they all want 234 freight. But there is one difference for only one level, and we'll talk about that later for the freight. Yeah, that's what you need to know. 800 jobs, 400 for medium and 200 for high. So remember those numbers, guys, if you want to add these to your city. So we'll just see roughly what it would be like when it's full. I'm thinking this would probably be about 20-something thousand once it's done. I think we had 23, probably be 24,000-ish when it's full capacity. Not very happy right now because of the water situation. I'll be back in a moment once this is all built up. Okay, it's now constructed, looking really nice compared to the compared to the other mega towers. These look absolutely beautiful. I like the way that they've gone two different futuristic styles. Very glassy, looks all glass, where this has less glass, residential style. Love these weird curves. I wish it would stop showing due to that level. But the front seems to be the same on all of these, and on this level as well. I can't zoom out anymore. These are super tall. You can't really be up close and personal with these things. But let's have a look. How many jobs? You'd have, whoa, a lot of jobs. A lot of jobs are needed for this. 6,000 plus, 3,000 plus, and 1,600 for this. Oof. You would need a buttload of freight as well. 1,872 freight is needed alone just for this. So yeah. Mega towers don't really work on their own. It's going to be impossible. You're going to need factories on the outside or in another city to supply the freight. They take up a huge amount of room, as we can see. And I'll be showing you that later on, when we build 8 of them, how much room it's going to take up. And we'll put all the crowns on, obviously. But that's it for the medium wealth stuff. Doing nice views. We do this. It's awesome. These will look cool in cities. I don't think... Look at the size of those shadows. Look at that. This is just going to tower above everything else. But yeah, if you're going to make a normal city, putting these in, I'd limit the amount. Going 8. 8's going to be tough to balance. But that's why I'm giving you these numbers so you can try that. Giving these numbers so, if you want to implement them into your city, at least you know roughly where you're going to be going on this. If you need more workers, you know what type of level to put on. Or if you need more shoppers, same again. Or if you want more jobs, or if you need more more goods for people to buy, at least you're going to know what you're going to need to add to these buildings. Excuse me. So I'm going to demolish these and we're going to go high wealth. We're going to do residential first. We're going to do it in the same order: residential, mall, and then high wealth offices. And then we're going to look, like I said, at the crowns on 8 buildings. See you in a moment, guys. So we have high wealth apartments. They're doing okay. This is, if we look right here now, 200 high wealth workers, 100 high wealth shoppers, and 50 students. I don't think they class as different wealth levels, but yeah, 50 students, which is cool. Looks nice and nice. It's green, purple, and blue, or turquoisey lights. Very nice. Zoom in a bit on this. Ooh, one hand available. Very cool. People walking around the top. Don't know what they're doing, but yeah. So it looks rather cool. Welcome. And here's the road underneath, as you can see. So we're gonna fill this up right now. See roughly how many people use. 300 people. Look at that, 300 people are living here. It's not that many. If we go into here, how many does it say? It says 300 capacity. So what I'll do is I'll build this up and we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back, and this I think is a bit taller. I'm not 100% sure on that, but we'll find that out later. So it's saying roughly 8,840 residents. I think all of the levels are finished. Oops, what is that? Just looks weird. Okay, so 840, let's say roughly 9,000, sorry. But in actual fact, they only contain a 300 population. So it should be less than 3,000. In fact, is it like 2,400 people? Was it? Yeah, roughly. And it looks rather nice. It looks really good. Still got this fancy level there. I think they all have that. I don't know why. It's just randomly there. But yeah, this thing is super tall. So if we look in here, it's, what should it be? It should be 8 times 3. Bad mathematics here. 8 times 3 is, was it 2,400 people? I should be in here. We've only got 1,400. So they're not all full. As we can see, Oops. Don't know what's going on there. Yeah, look at that. The bottom level is the worst level. The rest are hovering around 250, 270-ish. So, yeah, that creates quite a lot of workers, though. If you think about it, high wealth, you know, a lot of shoppers. The shoppers, it's 100 shoppers per level. So it should be 800 shoppers right there, and then it should be 400 students. But we're not getting that number because they don't have places to work. The demand for high wealth is probably low. But now we're going to construct the mall level for high wealth. Oh no, not that one, this one. Yeah, oh, fancy. Looks rather nice. Oh, does look rather nice. So yeah, the base always looks the same. It'd be cool if the bases were different. If we went, let's say here, these three bases were different depending on what module came with it. But it doesn't, they're all the same. But yeah, let's have a look at how many workers we will have. We should get, that's 250 goods. So we can see right there. And now this is the difference between the others. The freight orders is completely different. On the others, it's always 234. Now, on this level, it's 360. This is the only one that's different in freight orders. It requires a bit more. But yeah, it's 250 total goods, which is not too bad. And job-wise, it's 80 low wealth. 80 low wealth jobs. Medium is 120. 100 high wealth jobs. It's not too bad. Excuse me. Yeah, so it's not too bad with the jobs, unlike some of the other levels. The low wealth ones and the medium wealth ones, they tend to ask for more jobs, so it's not too bad. What I'm going to do now is I'll go ahead and build it all up so we can see it and see roughly what the jobs, if you're going to build one whole one, how many jobs you would need. So let's do that. Okay, so it's built out of all of the out of all of the constructions we've seen, this is the one that looks the most different. It's very narrow in the middle and it comes out circular here, which if we go up to this part, which is on every building, doesn't look too out of place. To be honest with you, looks quite nice. Obviously these are dark because no one's come into them yet. Now hiring, that won't happen till the morning. But yeah, looks rather fancy and cool. That's actually one of probably my favorite thing out of the whole new expansion is this one module. It looks so nice. These other ones look nice, but I really like this. Like the purple glowing neon. Awesome. Bit of a park outside. Very nice. These trees look rather dark though, but it's okay. It needs workers. We don't have enough workers to fill the jobs in here, but let's have a look anyway. It'd be a total of 900 with these other modules, about 900. Well, no, it wouldn't. It would be less 260, so it would be 640 jobs. And just over 900 jobs and 800 jobs here. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. So you're not going to be... I think this is probably worth it. If you've got a lot of, 2,000 goods, if you've got a lot of high wealth buildings around you, instead of another mega tower or something, this could work out quite well. Very nice indeed. It would look very nice in a new futuristic city as well, as it is. Although, no one's just going to be building one more level on each of these levels. We're going to mix it up, obviously. That's what you're probably going to do. Like I said, this is just for your information. But it's rather nice. I might actually do this in one of my cities, just this one thing, and build around that. It looks awesome. So I'm going to bulldoze this, and we're going to do high wealth offices. And then we're going to close the episode off. Okay? See you in a moment. So, high wealth offices. Looking rather nice. Nice dome on top. Alright, let's check out the jobs situation. Get my paper. It's easier to do. So, it has 400 low wealth jobs. 400 medium wealth jobs. Which is, yeah, I think medium wealth in all office levels. It's 400 medium wealth jobs. Let me check it on my other Mega Tower one. Office, yeah. Median wealth is the same on every office. Every single office level you put on any mega building, a mega tower, sorry. Median wealth is always 400, which is weird, I find. Low and high wealth, depending on what building they are in, vary. So it's 400, 400, and then 300 high wealth jobs, which is, this is not a bad office level, to be honest with you, if you're missing jobs. The others tend to be a bit of a job drain. This isn't so bad in my opinion. It looks rather nice. Oh yeah, hang on, let's look at the freight. Freight is 234 again, same as every other one apart from the high wealth mall. So yeah, and it looks rather nice. So what I'm going to do now is build it up again. We'll see roughly how many jobs you would need if you was to put one mega tower just of offices, and we'll be back in a moment. Okay, it's finished building. Does look rather plain. It looks nice on one level, but all the levels together still looks rather plain to me. Um, so we go see the total number of jobs. Whoa, it is quite high. It's not too bad though. If you think about it, if you've got a lot of medium or low wealth people in your city, you're gonna be able to fill in the jobs quite easy. And high wealth, still not too bad. I would prefer the more levels. They seem to, for one, it looks a lot nicer. You know, look at the amount of freight you're gonna need. 1,800. That's a lot of factories. It looks a lot nicer. You're gonna get a decent amount of jobs as well from the more levels. There's no need. This is just, but depends on what you're gonna do in your city. If you need a lot more jobs or whatever, this is gonna be fine. It's gonna look nice. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna build 8 of these buildings with the different. Let's go to it. Let's check out the crowns first of all. Anyway, there's one less crown on these because you don't have the roller coaster one, but it's pretty much the same. You got an air scrubber. It looks a bit more fancy than it does. I can't rotate here. Looks a bit more fancy than what it does on the normal mega tower. Actually, solar panels for power. Yeah, tourist crown. Not too bad looking. Looks a bit like a stage. Yeah, hologram advertising, and then your park. It's not too bad. Looks like one of the stadiums. It's all good. So we're gonna look at that. One thing I do want to mention is, hang on, which I didn't mention before, is the services, which I locked because of the mega tower. Hang on. Let me bulldoze one level. We'll go into that. Go into services. From what I found, none of these add any extra jobs to your city. But with the education level, I'll construct that very quickly. I find it's always asking for. It always says closed now hiring. It never seems to open for me. But like I said, it doesn't add any extra jobs. Nothing to worry about there. But yeah, for me, this always says closed now hiring. Let me bulldoze that again. So back to services. You can read these yourself. I think only is it 2 that need control net. It's the fusion reactor and the waste reduction level. But the safety level needs drones. They replace they become low drones, fire drones, and medi drones. Basically, they become a hospital, fire station, and police station inside your building. But they get consumed, so you need an Omega core within your city or within your region. But yeah, only 2 parts need control net. And on the crowns, I think, yeah, only 1 needs control net. So not too bad. You don't really have to have the academy in your city. But then again, everything together would look nice, the academy in these. But yeah, like I said, don't add any jobs. So you can read what they do themselves when you want to plan your mega tower. That's okay. So I'm going to build, what are you, your high wealth apartments. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to build 8 of these mega towers, and I'm going to show you how much space they take up, what they all look like together, and we're going to close the episode up. See you in a moment, guys. Okay, and here we go. 8 mega towers finished. Bases all look the same, as you can see. See this one sideways, but I still think the mall levels, they're the ones that look the nicest. Mall 3, Mall 2, they look the nicest in my opinion, especially at night time. Residential don't look too bad. These office ones, quite nice. But yeah, more levels for me are the nicest. Did you catch fire? Nope, not enough control net. The crowns can catch fire, I just found out. You just gotta repair it. Cost was it 60,000, something like that, or 600, whatever. Cost a bit of money to repair. They do look nice. Take up a huge amount of space. But then again, if we look around, you know, you got space at the back. I've still put a bit of space in between. I want to spread them out a bit more. You still got over half the map, probably 3/4 of the map still left. Not too bad. I put in extra garbage, not garbage. I put in extra water and sewage just to power these because they weren't very happy. But overall, you're gonna put 8 mega towers in. That's the size that they're gonna take up. And obviously, like I said, you can put roads in between each one if you don't want to use sky bridges. But then, why would you not want to use sky bridges? They look awesome. You just see people going from one to the other. You know, I don't think they can just go straight on through. But at least you could do that if you wanted to. And you can do that without adding any roads to the side. It's all fine. You see it's being used. Works rather well. Get a bit of traffic. That's okay. At least there's not traffic on your main roads. People should still be able to get to work or not quickly. But anyway, I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you want to watch some more of my videos, like my Let's Plays, I'm doing a Let's Play of Cities of Tomorrow, or just a normal SimCity, please subscribe. If you have any comments or any questions about Mega Towers, please leave a comment. And thank you very much. I really do hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.